yesterday. We're part of an event that we held in January called the Discathlon. A mashup of Disney and Decathlon. We played 10 Disney games all back to back, and super fun event, awesome list of games. I mean, I don't gotta tell you guys that Disney games are great, but that's not the point. The point is, exciting to announce, we'll have more details later, but we will be doing a Discathlon 2 early next year. Lots of time to prepare for that. Start playing all the Disney games, really, because they're all great. But Discathlon 2, that is coming up before you know it, right here on RGLtv. So I'm excited about that. Hope you guys are all excited as well. And I think that's going to make us just about ready to get going with this run here. A game that I learned for the original Discathlon, the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. I am playing on easy mode. That was the level we played on for the Discathlon, and you get a little bit more health on this level, so what's not to love? All right. I think you start the time roughly when you gain control in this game. So we're just going to kind of hit it as soon as I see Mickey on the screen where I will gain control, because I don't know the exact timing. And there we go. All right. So that's probably a little bit early, but who cares? So the main thing here is that you don't have a run button. I hold the Y button down as if I have a run button, but I don't have a run button. The way you get run speed in this game is by running downhill and then continuing to jump as much as you can. If you just stay running, you'll eventually slow down a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. That was a mistake. This tomato's getting away. It's really quite annoying. Let's see. Well, we're going to run down here, and then we're going to try to keep this up. Oh, tomato got me again! Make this jump here, make that jump. Good. All right, good. We didn't. Sometimes you nip the edge of the clouds and you go right through them, and there were spikes underneath me, so that's no good. But we made it. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to grab that. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna ride this now. I made a bit of a mistake. Okay, now I'm gonna jump down here. That's fine. Save a modest amount of time over riding that giant tomato. So we're gonna come down here, jump a couple times, make it over this water, Come on now. And we got a mini boss here. Now hopefully we'll get the good pattern. I might have screwed that up. But okay, good start. Hopefully, if everything's right, he'll just circle around me the entire time and we'll just keep jumping on his dumb head. And then we'll win. And it'll be great. We'll go on to the next stage and we'll be loving life. So far, so good. He might peel off for the last hit, but no, he did not. He gave me the perfect pattern. Everything's wonderful. So once again, we just want to try to pick up run speed as best we can. We don't have a lot of room to work with. We have very low, or very limited windows for running downhill. As long as we stay jumping, I'm going to get this health. It's totally only because it's a marathon and definitely not because I'm not a very well-versed runner in this game. I can hold my own, but I'm surely not at that top level. But this is a super fun game to run, so I was excited when I had the opportunity to do it for you guys here on Retrothon. Actually gained a little bit of time on that screen. How about that? Alright, here we are at our first boss, our first main boss. We had a mini boss a little earlier. But this is Pete the Snake. All the main bosses are basically different forms of Pete, who is our big bad in the game. Oh boy. Alright, we're just gonna jump off his head. Now, we do more damage when we throw projectiles at the snake rather than bouncing off his head, but sometimes you gotta go with the hand you're dealt. Hopefully we can get a second hit in here. No, man. Oh, no! There we go. He should have one hit left, which I would love to get if at some point he'd stop messing around. There we go. He was coming when I was going. We weren't in sync very much there, but I got it done. That's the important thing. So there's starter stage. Now, the cool thing about this game is that Mickey has a bunch of different power-ups that sort of mimic different things you might see in a Mega Man game. This being a Capcom game, of course, that's a pretty easy crossover to make. So right now we're going to get the magical costume, which is really the most powerful costume we have. We're going to use that a lot of times to kill bosses. A couple more that we have to get. We'll talk about that when we get there. But here we go. So much like Mega Man X, we can charge our buster here. I guess it's not really a buster in this game, but you know what I mean. We can do normal shots or we can charge it up. For right now, we will use our regular shots because the charge shots do take way more of your magic power. And we want to save that for mini bosses and whatnot. Wait. It's very easy to be a little too eager at this part and wind up in that pit. Alright, good, good, good. So here we're on 2-2. We're going to go swimming a little bit here. Now, I don't know if we get the bubble because we're in the magic suit, or if we get the bubble just because that's what the video game wants to do for you, but regardless, we don't have to worry about our breath running out in this game. That's not how it works. We just gotta swim. Oh, avoid the hit. Nice. Okay. Had to thread the needle there a little bit, but we got it done. Don't have very much time when you open those barricades there either, so... As you saw, it was basically nipping at my heels. Gotta be careful with these trampolines as well. Sometimes they don't send you as high as you want to go. Okay, we need like 5 hits on this guy with max charge. Maybe it's 4. Okay, that third shot was actually not fully charged. It was that mid-tier shot. I don't know how much damage it does at different levels. If I had to guess, it'd be 1, 2, and 5, but I don't know that for sure. But that fully charged shot does a ton of damage. It's really nice to have. Okay, good. I made that jump. Sometimes that jump does not like to work when you're running. So I took a shot at it, hope for the best, and it worked out. So that's nice. Oh, hey, buddy. You went a little bit quicker than I was expecting. Fortunately, this game gives you a ton of iframes after you take a hit. So we can use that to our advantage. Oh, I forgot. Okay. More trampolines here. Or, I guess there would be bouncy branches, but, you know, come on. Who's kidding who? Go ahead and get this magic now. We're going to have a big spider to fight. I'm going to set right up about here. And we're just going to hit him as fast as we can. There we go. Destroyed it. Destroyed it. That's the power of the magic suit. Magic costume. I don't actually know the nomenclature for some of the stuff in this game, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So Dark Forest done. Now we're going to the, I don't know, I'll wait for it to say what it's actually called. Except I might have just skipped it. But this is the fire stage, really. So first thing here, we have a little bit of an auto-scroller. My favorite stage in any game. And this game was actually produced by Professor F. If you don't know who Professor F is, longtime Capcom employee, to me anyway, most famous for his contributions to the Ghouls and Ghosts series. And he works on this game, and to me this is the most Ghouls and Ghosts stage, because you got fire everywhere, you got a bat that we just killed, you got a little bit of an auto-scroller, although not nearly as bad as in Super Ghouls. We'll see that on Sunday. But it's not that it's difficult exactly, but you got the harrowing music, and you got the flames everywhere. Don't worry, they're coming. You're looking at the stage right now like, what are you talking about flames? There's no fire, you idiot. It's coming, it's coming. So we want to destroy exactly 5 blocks during this auto-scroller, and that will allow us to have the perfect pattern from the mini-boss that we're about to face. So that was our 5th block. Now we can just start charging up our magic. Get ready to go over this fight. So normally this guy will bounce all around, and he'll shoot up platforms at you, and it's a real pain in the booty to deal with. So I just set him up like this, and I can stand right in front of him, and he's a dummy, and he dies really quickly. So, why wouldn't you want to do that? Alright. So now we are going to get our next suit, the fireman suit, and now we can shoot water. And we get to have some pretty fun platforming as a result in this stage. So a lot of the platforms are going to be turned into fire, or at least can be turned into fire, as you saw right there. Oh, I didn't even make it, although I bounced up there on my damage there, which was not really beneficial because it kept moving. But it was fun. So right up here, let's see if we can make this happen. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the other thing that the water does is allows you to freeze the platforms in place for a moment, and that was absolutely perfect for climbing up those platforms. So, yay, we had something good happen. Bounce up here, take that boost, and then we can just go across here. Although we do lose a little bit of time with Mickey doing a little dance after he takes a hit. That's pretty obnoxious. But fortunately, we get tons and tons of iframes as a result, so not so bad. Oh, we got squished! Tried to make it through, didn't happen. Oh man, I was totally out of position there, and our hearts are not so good. I don't think I have a health upgrade coming to me before the end of this stage. Oh no! Okay, so fortunately Mickey can swim. You know what's super weird? Mickey can swim, but if you play any of those DuckTales games, none of those cats can swim. Like, Scrooge, a duck, I would point out, cannot swim. It always confounded me. So many water stages, yet Scrooge cannot swim. Anyway. Mickey can swim. That's the important takeaway. Alright, so I think I can put down this boss without too much of a hassle. If we die, we'll just have to do it again, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh. I'm just gonna go around because I kind of screwed this up out of the gate. Oh, we're gonna take a hit there. That's not good. Really? That wasn't enough? There we go. Alright, so like, we're way out of position, but I'm just gonna roll with it. We're nearly out of water. That's the more concerning issue here. Whoa! What now? I think I stood up a little too early. I think I just got nudged by the boss itself. I think that was the mistake I made there. Oh, you switched right at the worst time! Okay. We're in better shape this time, at least. Oh, no! We were in better shape! I shouldn't have said anything. Alright. Good lord. That's maybe the easiest fight in the game. No, it's not true. The snowman is an easier fight. So it's not as bad. There's at least a giant floor of fire underneath of you. That sort of makes up for things. But that was the fire grotto. That stinks. I stood up too early. That's dumb. Alright, this is the toughest stage for sure, because now this game becomes a little bit of Bionic Commando. Which I know you're all probably saying, yeah, Bionic Commando, that game's rad, and it is. But getting a hold on the grappling hook can sometimes be a little frustrating. More so in this game, I think, than in Bionic Commando, but both. Alright, good. So we got that first one. That's nice. That's an important milestone in the run. Because sometimes Mickey likes to shoot his grappling hook right through that little, whatever it is, the little grapple point. And then things stink. Whoa, okay now. Alright, so I'm going to take that guy's shield. No! Whoa! Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Okay! Alright! Recovered! Holy hell! That took an ugly turn there for a second. I was gonna die! So when you swing out, you just lose grapple automatically, I think. No, that's not true. It can't be true. Whatever. The point is, I came ungrappled, there are untethered for a moment, and I was very scared. That's what the screaming was about. Alrighty. See, it's very, very easy to get a little bit too confident, start running, and then you run right into the wind here, and then you die. I'm gonna wait for the next wind cycle because I could have totally made that, but I wasn't sure. As you get touched by that wind, you're done. You can't recover. You just get pushed down and you die. So we're trying to avoid that. So I'm going to switch back to my magic suit for this boss here. This is the big bird. And do you like wind effects? Because this fight's got wind. Why are you on this side? What the heck were you doing on the left side? The bird gamed me. The bird starts on the right side normally. Yeah, see? Y'all are like, you're making stuff up. No! Why was he on the left? I guess it's a she, actually, because we're going to be seeing some babies coming out here before the fight's done, probably. Oh, never mind. No, we won't. Get wrecked, mama bird. I got my revenge after she crossed me up. All right, Pete's Peak, the hardest stage done. Now we have a little bit of a respite. It'll be funny if I die after saying that, so feel free to laugh at me. That's fine. But this is the winter stage. We basically just need to run through as fast as possible here. There are faster routes to take than the one you'll see me take, but this is kind of my try not to die route. So not that there's a lot of enemies you have to deal with, but there's a lot of pits that you don't want to fall into here. So I played a little bit slower as a result. No, I was trying to jump over this. Okay, good. And you see, just our momentum completely died when that happened. That stinks. That's the most annoying part. Ugh. Okay. No, whoa, what is that thing doing? Oh no, I jumped way too early. So I landed on the soap bar, as it's called sometimes, and yes, like I said, you guys can laugh at me now, that's fine. I landed on the soap bar, and in my head I was like, I don't want to be on that, that's slower, I'm gonna jump off of it. Except I already had the momentum from the thing. Okay, that's a game over. I should probably avoid pits from now on. Oh boy, alrighty. 25-minute estimates look pretty good right about now. Okay. We're gonna calm it down. Everybody bring it down a notch. We're gonna relax and take it easy. We're gonna just mellow out a little bit. Tension's been run a little high here with Mickey. So now we're just gonna calm it on down, let things happen. Stop trying to force the issue. There we go. That's all I had to do. Now we're at the boss. Just got a little bit silly there. Oh, a little early. So I can jump on his head or I can shoot magic at him. Fully charged magic, obviously, as you'd expect. It's a little bit more powerful. But we're going to bop him on the head a little bit here. There we go. Dies pretty easily, at least. That's the easiest boss in the game. Because you can't fall and take damage or anything like that. And since you do so dang much damage from your magic, he goes down pretty quickly. So now we are on our final stage. Despite all of those shenanigans on Snowy Valley, excuse me, my goodness. We have made it to Pete's Castle. So hopefully we get to do some cool stuff in this stage. They'll go off without a hitch. You have no reason to expect that will be the case after the last stage, but we're gonna try anyway. Waiting and waiting. Where is that door going? It's going vertically into nothing. It just disappears. It's very strange. I like my Disney-based video games to make perfect sense in real life. Whoa, okay. There we go. Whoa, I didn't mean to jump there, but it worked out. Okay, so we're going to try to do this the faster way first. And we're going to hope it works. If not, we got to back up. And we got it. All right. So I'm going to switch over to my magic suit now. So we're going to need that in a little bit. There we go. 6-1 done. So now, we're supposed to use this magic carpet. Forget that. We're just going to fall down for a second. Then we're going to fall down here. And then we'll use this magic carpet instead. And we're just going to bounce on a little bit, make it go down faster. Then we're going to go to the right. And we're going to jump off. And then we're done with this stage. So we're going to turn into a firefighter here. And we're going to use our water power. And we'll be using this until we get to the final boss. Barring something weird happening, I guess. The nice thing is we can knock back the cannonballs with the water. We can also move these gray blocks to allow us for better platforming. And we can also, as you saw a little bit earlier, move these platforms. Oh, jump up there! No! Okay, good. It didn't go as far as I feared. So we're still able to save that block from going a full vertical cycle. So not too bad for that climb. Switch back to magic, and we are on our way to Final Pete. The big boss showdown, and I mean that literally, because he's giant. So he's gonna get all the spirits from the previous bosses we defeated, and coalesce into big old, nasty old, giant old Pete. And he casts magic. We can't attack him when he's charging up his magic. But when his hands are down, we can go to work. Now, the important thing here is not to run out of magic. He will give us an opportunity to fill our magic, possibly. I've actually seen him not do that, and then you have to resort to other attacks, which is kind of a bummer, since, again, magic does the most damage. Oh, no, that's no good! Okay, this will be our last attack, so better count. Okay, we have to switch over to water because he did not give us a refill. We should have enough water to kill him. Uh-oh. We should have enough water to kill him. Oh, come on, you're in the red, buddy. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Pete's scaring me. That just shows you how much more powerful the magic is over the water. But that's it! That is the Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse. Couple bumpy spots, but I don't know, I had fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed playing or watching as much as I enjoyed playing it. I really like this game, so it is a treat to get to play it for you guys. Right here on Retrothon on RGLtv. Let's see what we got coming up next here. Oh, of course, we're going to continue our little mini Disney block. We got 2 Sega Master System games. One of my favorite things about Retrothon is how many different consoles we have on display. And right now, we're going to get some Sega Master System action going for you guys. Legend of Illusion and Castle of Illusion played by the preeminent Infinite Mystery. So you're going to want to stick around for that, I know that. So get excited, go get a sandwich, make yourself a drink, and come right on back because we got a lot more action for you right here on Retrothon.